Hello, I'm Father Joe Roesch of the Marian Fathers of the Immaculate Conception. Thank you for joining us as we continue with our year-long journey reading the diary of St. Maria Faustina Kowalska from beginning to end. Today we'll read a note from Father Sopoćko to Sister Faustina at Easter in 1937. A note with Father M. Sopoćko's Easter wishes for Sister M. Faustina. Reverend Sister Faustina, in the Sanatorium, Ward 1, Krakow, 80 Pradnica Street, from Reverend M. Sopoćko, Vilnius, 111 St. Anne's Street. A Happy Easter, 1937, to Sister Faustina. Reverend Michał Sopoćko. Well, Father Sopoćko was very brief in his Easter greetings to St. Faustina that year, merely writing Happy Easter to her in the card. Perhaps he was very busy. It gives us a chance to tell a bit more about Father Sopoćko. You can find more about him at the website which is dedicated to him, sopoćko.org. And Sopoćko is spelled SOPOCKO.org. I will summarize some of the things that can be found there on the website. The new congregation that Father Sopoćko founded on behalf of St. Faustina was called the Sisters of the Merciful Jesus. He founded them in 1941, 3 years after the death of St. Faustina. Jesus had asked for a new congregation dedicated to spreading his message of mercy. Now, Sister Faustina's original community now does that as well. Her community is called the Sisters of Our Lady of Mercy. They were originally called the Magdalene Sisters, after Mary Magdalene. They helped girls who were living sinful lives on the streets of Paris. Their community expanded to Poland from France in the 1800s. Now, the sisters eventually helped girls with all kinds of different problems, and because of St. Faustina and the messages of the Divine Mercy, that became a new focus for the congregation. The community that Father Sopoćko founded found its roots in a prayer group that he had formed in Vilnius. He assisted them in their formation. The charism came from Jesus' request to St. Faustina. Father Sopoćko had to live in the Black Forest in hiding from the Nazis during the Second World War. During that time, while he was in hiding, he wrote many of his thoughts on the Divine Mercy. He wrote a letter from there to the young candidates for the new congregation. In the letter he wrote, "Brides of the heart of Jesus and pillars of his future congregation, confidants of the mysteries of God, I have prayed for you at my daily Mass that you will be the congregation that Jesus asked for." Now, in the last few weeks before St. Faustina died, Father Sopoćko had the opportunity to meet with her 2 times, and he writes about those meetings. He wrote, "I went to visit her during the week. We spoke about the congregation which I understood she was to found. In view of the fact that she was now dying, I felt depressed, because I felt that how could this happen now? And if she could not carry out God's will in this, could all her visions be an illusion? I discussed this with St. Faustina. She was not perturbed, and she promised to talk about this matter with the Lord Jesus during her prayer that evening. The next morning, as I was offering Holy Mass for the intention of Sister Faustina, a revelation came to me. Jesus asked her to have an image painted just as she saw him, but he did not expect her to paint it herself. She just had to give precise instructions to the painter on what she saw. Neither was she meant to found the congregation herself, but only provide the framework and the inspiration for its creation. Jesus wanted a new congregation that would give their lives to make known the continuous necessity to seek God's divine mercy every day of our lives. The next time I came to the hospital, I asked her whether she had something to tell me about this matter. She said that she did not, because the Lord Jesus had already enlightened me, and I should wait for the moment that God would inspire me, meaning to found the congregation. I have mentioned before that sometimes it seems like St. Faustina is the spiritual director, but they were both very much in touch with the Lord, and he was guiding them. So we'll learn more about when the time was right for the founding of the new congregation in a future podcast.